ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'll be honest, I'm surprised that it would make it up here today. Let's just say there are a few obstacles getting onto the stage. But just like every day, I just roll with it. And here I am. As you can see from my entrance on stage, my wheelchair is a bit of a low rider. So it might have been hard spotting me these past 4 years. But I also tended to race everywhere I went. I mean, John Creek was my own personal Daytona 500. Consequently, because of that, a lot of feet were ran over these past 4 years. And I feel like I need to say something. I'm sorry. Seriously. My bad. For those unaware, my name is Kyle Ellison, aka Coach Kyle. I earned the name Coach Kyle my freshman year when I became the first ever student to join the Johns Creek football coaching staff. My disability may appear to you as an obstacle, but having muscular dystrophy has taught me important, valuable lessons. Lesson number 1, learning to adapt makes you stronger, not weaker. It can be scary, but also rewarding. Change is never supposed to be comfortable, but when you learn to accept it, it leads to progress in life. For our class of 2024, we entered into high school during the midst of a pandemic. It was an unprecedented time. All of our social lives were put on hold, but educationally, we continued to learn through online classrooms. Now, let me tell you something. It was hard enough to learn another language like in the classroom, but learning online, that's a whole nother monster. I mean, it took me 2 weeks to figure out my French class was actually Spanish. Yeah, language is not my strong suit. Now, I know I'm making a joke here, but all of us had to adapt to our situation, to the new norm. The ability to learn and adapt has taught us all lessons we will need to take with us in the next steps of our own journey. See what I did there, steps? Some of you may be going to UGA, or Duke, or Lieutenant Ivy League. Some of you may be starting your own business, or enlisting to the armed services. It does not matter what the next step is. You just can't be afraid to take it. This brings me to lesson number 2. If you aim at nothing, eventually you will hit it. You must set our sights high. Remember, the only way to fail is to never try. Denzel Washington puts it best in his commencement address to graduating students at the University of Penn. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. And I love this part. This really gets me out of my seat. To get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. We are all leaving Johns Creek and doing something we've never done before. From this point forward, we're going to have challenges in life that we simply have to face head on. We may succeed and we might fail, but let us make the commitment to try. Lesson number 3, and this has been a very important lesson in my life as somebody with disability. Speak up. Advocate for yourselves. Advocate for those who can't speak for themselves. We are the future leaders. Soon, it'll be our turn to take the wheel. We must never be afraid to let people know what we are about and what's most important to us. And finally, lesson number 4. The most important lesson. We need to learn to listen. Truly listen. It is incredibly important to speak up, but if we don't take the time to listen to others and to try and see things from different points of view, we will never learn. Whew. It just hit me. The last time I spoke to the entire student body was at my 5th grade graduation. Those of you that went to Dalton Elementary might remember this, but the theme of that speech was rolling through life. Well, y'all know I'm gonna keep rolling. But my hope is that we can all keep rolling through life. So stand up and follow what
William Kyle Eggleston.
Let's go,